Another episode of Momentum with Sidekick. I'm Bonnie.
And I'm Nora.
And we're two of the co-founders of Sidekick. And in our Momentum podcast, we love to just tackle topics that we come across where kind of society and business intersect. So take, for example, AI, hot topic out there. What does that mean for you in your business as a leader, as a department lead, as a person? We distill that. We kind of explore what's out there, but always try to ground it in what does that mean for leaders just like us who are out there, and try to kind of just provide some tangible insights and tools.
Yeah. And in today's episode, we're going to discuss a listener requested topic around goal setting. And yes, it's great to consider these bigger topics of AI, human-centered leadership. What does that mean? But at the end of the day, I have a job to do. I have increased pressure around performing. And how do I do that? So we'll explore two different types of goal setting. And spoiler alert, there might be a third option that forms in the mix that we'll dig into. Day, another conversation. Where are we going to take this one today?
Where should we take it?
And this one, I think, is a good one because it's another theme we started to see come from our listeners after the first few episodes, where folks were like, cool, got it, get it. But my reality is I'm still feeling a lot of pressure in my day-to-day role to perform, to deliver, to hit these goals, to hit the growth, to retain this. And a lot of this, I've got to achieve my goals and my numbers that have been set out.
Yeah.
So great, appreciated taking a moment to step back and think about those various topics that we covered in our first few episodes. But at the end of the day, I still need to hit my goals.
How does it help me perform?
Yeah. And lead a team to do it potentially.
Yep.
So given this increased goals, increased pressure folks are feeling, I don't want to debate if that's a new thing or a different thing, but what we're hearing, the list goes on and on. So maybe today can be a bit about not goal setting 101, but like what are different types of goals to set? How do you set them? How do you achieve them? How do you rally people around them? Because some of the conversation has been, or the questions that have been coming in is, so what do I do? What's the right thing to do? Yeah. And some have leaned more towards bigger goals, that sense of like they should be out of reach, rooted in their why. Others are saying, I need to hit my numbers every day and I need my team to hit their numbers every week. How do I help them? What are some practices we can put in place to get into that good routine as a sales team, as a customer service team, whatever it may be? And when they've approached me at this conversation or we got some questions about it, it was like, well, is there one right way? Is one better than the other? Mm-hmm. So would love to explore that a little bit today.
Yeah, interesting. As simple as it might seem, it can be pretty complex to set the right goals. And I think, either side or whatever, it feels like they both would have, or kind of big goals would have their pros and cons. Small incremental goals have their pros and cons. So a lot to explore there, I think.
Yeah. So maybe let's dig into kind of those extremes, if you will, or the different types out there, because you're right, they all have their merits, their pitfalls. So do we want to start with one side of the spectrum, so to speak? And it something tells me in working with you for a while.
Do you want to start with my favorite?
Yeah, I know where you lean on this one.
Yeah. So, let's do that.